What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Hellblaze coming at you with a way to fix your drifting in your remote controller for PS4, or I don't know if it'll work for Xbox, but it probably would. I haven't tried it, but I will though. I'll make a video about it. But I recently have been having a lot of problems with my remote controller with the analog stick going this way by itself. Like, it's not moving, and then it just like moves to the, to the left. But I recently been having a lot of problems with this remote controller, and this is the only remote controller I got, and I love playing games like Fortnite, Xenoverse, and Naruto, but it makes the game 10 times harder for me because I not only have to move my camera around, but I also have to worry about my drift. So most of the times I'm not always hitting my shots and stuff because of the remote controller. My thing I was finna go do though was I was going to Walmart to go purchase a new one, but I had the idea of, hey, why not just take it apart? Take the PS4 controller apart and fix it and see what's wrong with it. I mean, it's my favorite remote controller. I got like a real nice feel for it. Nothing's wrong with the left analog, but it's the right for some reason, and it's like it acts so crazy. But in a moment, if you're having the same problem with the drifting on either one of the left or right analog stick, this video is going to help you, because I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to stop it. And so far, I've already fixed my remote controller, but I thought I'd make a video on it since I know how to do it, in order to inform other people if they're not catching on to it. So, let's get on to the video. Oh, and heads up, earlier I lost both of my screws, so yeah, I'm kind of, fucked. Okay, the first thing that you would want to do is remove 1, 2, 3, 4 screws from the remote controller and place it somewhere where you won't lose them, like my duck ad. But you're gonna want to try to pop the PS4 controller casing off. Okay, I'm having a little trouble with this. It's bullshit. And you'll want to be careful. See, I took this apart earlier. This fucking battery keep falling out. You got the ribbon right there. And you'll want to be careful taking this out, the back casing off, because of the ribbon at the back. And you just want to delicately take that off. My junk fell off, and I need my junk, so just gonna like connect that back like that. Next thing you want to do is remove the battery. Make sure that you unplug unplug the battery source in right here. And just ever so gently unplug that. Set that aside. Make sure my screws are still right there. Then you want to get your screwdriver again and unscrew this screwdriver right here that's bolting down the casing that holds the battery, which really just holds and separates the battery from the motherboard. And you want to be careful when you're taking this off. You want to make sure that this brown ribbon right here, make sure the light's on it so you can see. This brown ribbon right here is disconnected. I think it may vary in between SCUF controllers and PS4 controllers. I never had one, but I heard that the SCUF controller connects 2 rivets like somewhere around this area during the motherboard. But you know, all PS4 controllers are different, so gently take this out like that and feed the wire through the little hole. Make sure y'all see the hole that's right there. And take the rest of the casing off. Make sure that your touchpad doesn't come out, because earlier when I took it off, I had a hell of a time putting it back in. Alright, now what you want to do is just ever so gently, but hard enough to pull these off. And the first thing you want to do, you don't have to use this, but I'm just using it as a pointer. You want to make sure that these green blocks right here are snapped on all the way, like they cannot be off. These 4 cannot be off the remote, because I'm pretty sure they control a pretty important function with the controls, like your up, your back, your left, your right. But what you want to do to stop your drifting is, I know it may sound weird, but to get it even deeper in, because some people just blow on the remote controller thinking that it might work, but just taking the whole remote controller apart is way more easier. So what you want to do is just blow in it as hard as you can. You know, just to get the dust out. Making sure all the dirt comes out of it. And if you want, you can also go around, well, not in here, but like around your remote controller in general, and just kind of have a damp Q-tip with alcohol on it and kind of rub around the areas. But I can guarantee you 100% just blowing in the joystick areas will work. Now, to put the remote controller back together, you just follow the steps. How you took it apart, just in reverse. I'm tripping, y'all. You want to put these back on. And a nice way to test is how I tested out my remote controller earlier, is before you snap the back on and you secure everything back in, if you have Fortnite, the game Fortnite, you can open it and because you know Fortnite basically left, right, up, down, jump, you know, very basic game. So you'll see if your controller is responding to, you know, what I told you. I mean, you know, but you don't know. I'll put that back on like that. Making sure that the ribbon, see what I'm talking about, give me hell. I wish I had a pair of tweezers. I'll just pull this junk through there. But I don't, so I'm damned to be. I'm about to say F the video. Just F the video, man. This junk isn't working. And I can't get it on. This is gonna come on, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm about to cry. Now, hold up. You want to make sure this is on, too. Like, for some reason, it didn't go all the way down. But, moving past that, then you want to reconnect this. Into a circuit. Now, you want to put this back on. Then you want to put your battery back in. There we go. And connect it back into the power source. Well, the battery is the power source, but put it back on. Connect it. And you want to make sure with your remote, you want to come in at an angle. And snap it back on. Then you want to screw your screws in. But that's pretty much the end of the video. But I understand all of the Xenoverse players that have problems with their remote controller drift, because there have been plenty of times, because I'm a pretty good player. I'm not gonna stun or nothing. I'm decent. But there's been plenty of times I've gotten wrecked because of the drift in my remote controller. I've been jumped because the controller goes crazy and switches between multiple targets. I missed shots on Fortnite. It wants to act crazy. You know, Fireball on Naruto, Boruto, Shinobi Strikers go a totally different way. And if you want to see if my remote controller still works, just follow me over here. My remote controller is connected and it's working perfectly fine. Matter of fact, as you can see, my drift is like gone. I can move freely how I want to. But you know, to really test it out, let's get down here and build something real quick. But as you see, I was able to build that without the problem of a swivel going this way or going that way. Able to build that all on my own, problem totally gone. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and a like, and give me some ideas on some more videos I can do. I'll do my research on it and I'll bring you the results. Hellblaze signing off.